lot of it was mainly like working chemistry.
Yeah.
When we first started the company, honestly, we pivoted to what we're doing now. There wasn't like a set goal. Like what Big Spool is now is
Right.
exactly what we had a vision for when we first left. So I think it was really just our passions and both of us talking to each other, and we wanted to really utilize our skills to do something different than what we were currently doing. And we kind of were on the same page in terms of like our feelings about startups and entrepreneurship and trying something.
Yeah, I think we definitely really lucked out with the working chemistry, like Robbie was talking about. There's I can't even begin to describe to you how many like hundreds of times throughout the course of the year I'll text Robbie what I'm thinking, and he's texting me the exact same thing.
Really weird.
Like
it still happens
so often, or like we'll say something, and I was like, I'm just about to say this exact thing, right? So that's good and it's bad. It's good when early on we have a very focused vision, focused mission on accomplishing this one thing. It starts to get a little counterproductive when we're talking about scaling.
New ideas and different perspectives.
Right, because between me and Robbie, we reinforce the same kind of thinking, which is why it was so important for us to find someone like Alice who has a very contrary form of thinking, right? But as long as we're still going towards the same goal, that's all that really matters. But to have that different perspective and almost that counter perspective has really broadened the way that we approach problems.
Yeah, I would say like my working style is quite different from these two's working style. And I think that when you do bring people with different working styles, different outlooks on certain things, at first there's kind of like a butting of heads, but as long as there is the mutual understanding that we're all working towards one goal and we're always open to what the other person is saying and where that other person is coming from, then everything will be okay. And that's definitely something that we've all experienced this entire year as we've grown the business drastically into new product lines, really just growing so many areas of the business. Time and time again, we just come back and, kind of say, well, this is what we really want to do. How are we going to get there? And we have disagreed on a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, we want to see the business become successful and even more successful than what it is today. And so it's just that mutual understanding. And I have definitely loved having their perspectives on everything that we do, because it is really different, just because our backgrounds are really different as well. They were working at Deloitte in big data, IT strategy. I was working in China in consumer marketing, digital marketing. So it is very, very different, and media with a strong interest in food and beverage, and that's very different.